G'day everyone, how you going? How are we all today? Yes, Ticken, I've got a schedule now that I follow. Pardon me. And Mondays and Fridays I do a stream, so yes. Good to have you all here. G'day, g'day. Sharon, good to see you. How are we all today? We having a good day? Is there an echo? Oh, hang on. Let me fix that if I can. Echo, hey? No. Is there still an echo? Ticking, you're kind of So is there still an echo, Chair? No? Oh, good. Fantastic. All right. All right, so welcome, and thank you for joining me on my stream today. As you can see, I'm back in my Christmas skin, so that can only mean one thing. We're doing Christmas episode stuff. So today I'm hoping in this Christmas skin, yep. I'm hoping in this episode, Charon, am I allowed to show what you built on camera at the moment? Or do you want that to be saved for the episode? It's going to probably sneak in. It's kind of hard to hide. I'm going to just stand here and listen to the music. Find me? Alright, fantastic. Alright, so let's start by looking at my tree by first looking at what Charon's built. He's built a circle. I think that's a, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's the Death Star. Yes, yeah, the doctor did a fantastic job. That was also my daughter. Alright, so if we look at Charon's Death Star over here, we find that there's a Death Star with another Death Star on top and a hat. So whatever you make of that, I'm not sure what you'd call it, but I'm going to call it the double Death Star. Now if we stand on this carroty looking nose of the Death Star, we can see the tree that I started. And I don't like it. It's about the right height. I just think that it's a little bit too round, and I think it needs some space. So we're going to start this episode with a hoe, and we're going to tear down most of these leaves so we can start again, because that's how you do it. What do I want? I want Silk Touch. Now we're not going to take away all the leaves. What we're going to basically do is I'm going to try and get inside here. If I go down here, alright, so I'm going to sort of, what I want to try and do is essentially just have leaves hanging off the branches. So like these leaves here make no sense really. So are these decaying quickly? If I do this, will they still decay fast? No, because I placed them. Cool. So that's kind of the idea here. And then we'll just sort of go around, and I probably will end up just taking almost all of them off and just replacing them. but it'll be for a good cause. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. My microphone's doing this weird thing at the moment where like I'm putting it in a position and it's just slowly rising up. I've ordered a new mic stand because my current microphone boom arm is just not sitting where I want it to sit. So I've ordered a new one, but it's going to be about a week or... Oh, I think it's like going to be after Christmas now. I only ordered it last night on Amazon. So yeah, so if my voice goes a bit weird, or like if it starts sounding a bit distant, sorry, let me know. I'm going to lose so many of these leaves. What do we got? We got birch leaves. Why have we got birch leaves? That's right. I should probably start the recording. There we go. Yeah. I'm the only one online, so that's quite nice. Nice and peaceful. So why is your day meh? Chicken? Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm just going to take away all the leaves. I quite liked the way it looked, but it's just not the look I was going for overall. I don't even have that many in my hand. They must be all over the place right now. And there's my microphone in front of my face again. Oh, it's really annoying. It's just not staying where I put it. You know, I'm really glad that that song isn't too close to my tree, because although I love it, I think it sounds fantastic and all the rest of that, but while I'm building this, if I had to listen to that for like 4 hours straight, I think I'd lose my mind. I love Christmas carols, I really do, but just not constantly the same song. You and your stepdad had an argument. Oh, okay. That's not very nice. Charon's gone quiet. I'm going to guess Charon's driving a truck right now, and he's mostly just listening in the background. Which means we can get away with saying all sorts of stuff about him. It's fantastic. Which, of course, we'd only have good things to say, because there's only good things to say about our leader. And I actually do mean that. Oh, that's right. I forgot your truck was broken down. What's actually wrong with your truck at the moment, Charon? Apart from, you know, having the steering wheel on the wrong side of it. oak. These are all birch. What are these? It's a mixture. It's oak. What did you do to get banned, chicken? Were you duping? You can tell us, it's okay. Thinking it's the CPC, but something to do with the... So is that the particle diffuser? Is that what you mean by the diesel particle diffuser? Is that what you're talking about? Oops. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have a clue how to fix any of that. I just drive. See, at our work, because like I'm not an owner driver or anything like that, I just drive trucks. And we just have, like, we have a fleet yard. We just go straight there and they just fix everything. It's due for a service, you just drop it off, pick it up the next day. They do all the work through the night. The trucks are on the road 24 hours a day, 7 days a week pretty much. So what are you doing at the moment? I mean, I know you're trying to fix it, but are you working at all at the moment? Or are you just sort of like in limbo until it's all fixed? Oh, that's not very nice at all, chicken. That was really, it's really sucky, man. Well, we can't wait to get you here, man, because once you're over here, there's no griefing on this server, that's for sure. If anyone tries it, they're out straight away. I'm not doing anything. Mini vacay. Nice. See, I reckon. This is just my theory. I reckon that Charon actually sabotaged his own truck so he could spend more time in the caves underneath the bases, because you know, they are pretty epic down there. But would you believe it? I still haven't actually been in the ones under my base yet. I haven't had any time. I'm too busy trying to finish off episodes that are half done. Okay, starting to come together. I say come together, but it's like the opposite of come together. Yeah, that's right. 100% right there, Sharon. That's where I couldn't do that. I just, yeah, too much risk for me. And trucks are really expensive to fix, man. I'm sure I don't have to tell you, but like something like a clutch goes, you know, it's not like a car where you can just fix it for a few $100s, you know, like You're talking thousands of dollars for everything that goes wrong. Need new brakes, thousands. You need new tires, don't even start. And I know, you know, obviously different countries have different prices for different things. But still, trucks are never cheap. But no, if I'm ever in America, I'll hire Cheron Transport. I do have plans to one day move to America in about maybe 15 years from now. You can help me move all my stuff from Australia. Actually, it'll be from England at that point. I'll be going from Australia to England for a few years, then America for a few years. Just travel the world. But like live in the places that I want to travel. Or at least that's the idea. Clutch went out last year, 8,500. Yeah, see, that's a lot of money, man. That's probably more money than Ticken's ever seen. And out of curiosity, Sharon, is that you fixing it, or is that you hiring a mechanic to fix it for 8,500? Like, are we talking 8,500 just for the part, or is that you hiring someone to fix it for you? All right, I think this is a good start. While you're working that out, I think this is a really good start. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start actually recovering it. So what we've got is we've got the big sort of the main bit of the tree, like the main stem of the tree going up as we go, and then we've got these branches that sort of come off. And down the bottom here, I've sort of gone with 8 branches. So like, you can see I've got sort of the, you know, north, south, east, west, and then I've sort of tried to do a couple of diagonals just to fill it out a bit, just because I don't want it to look too square. And then as we go up further, it'll just be sort of the north, east, south, west. And then of course you got like the main branches that come off and the sub branches that come off. So what we're going to try and attempt to do here now is actually just to start with, I'm just going to cover all the branches and just see how that looks. And I think I'm going to just try and put one leaf on each side of every bit of wood and just see how that looks first. And then if it looks good, we'll leave it. If it looks like it needs more, we'll fill it. And if it needs less, we'll start taking them away to create some air again. Because the trick to a good tree, or at least this is what Good Times with Scar says, tricks to a good tree are not actually in the leaves or the branches. It's actually in the air between them. So there's a good little hint for you. Space. Let's have a look. What have we got? You'll give me a job? Yeah, I'll probably take it, to be honest with you, Sharon. Just, you know, a bit of casual work on the side. I mean, by then, if all goes well, by that point, pardon me, sorry. By that point, hopefully I'll be YouTube famous, and you know, I'll just be doing it from wherever I am in the world, and won't need to truck drive anymore. But otherwise, yeah, no, I'll come by. Ticken says, "Hey Sim, in 1.19, I'm gonna make a frog shop on the RiverStyx server with tadpoles in buckets and all different types of frogs." That sounds really good. Hey Meatloaf, how you doing, brother? Ticken, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to just have you on the server, to be honest with you. Whatever shops you build, I'll tell you what, if you're not there at 1.19, like straight away, I'll help you get all your stuff sorted out. I'll make sure you're starting strong, right? If you want that. Some people don't want the help. Some people like to do it all on their own. I personally like to do it all on my own. But you know, a helping hand's always a bit nice. So Meatloaf, all you've missed is a bit of truck chat. And if you remember the Christmas tree, I think you saw me build the Christmas tree. You were here. Yeah, you were here, weren't you? I've been that tired this week. I don't remember who's who and what's what now. I barely remember who Charon is. Anyway, the so I've actually torn down all the leaves on the tree, Meatloaf, and we are essentially starting it all over again. The Christmas tree. But I'm hoping this will look a little bit nicer. And we will find out very soon. We are having I'm having a fantastic day. I'm streaming with some of the best people I know. Well, watching anyway. The best people I know watching. That's probably a better way to say it. That one goes there. There. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'll just explain this to the other guys, Meatloaf, but you missed it, so I'll just explain it again. Beforehand, this was very round. The whole thing was just basically a perfect circle, more or less. And I didn't like that. Let me come back up here for a moment. It's actually really good having these candy canes in here, because it's actually giving me something to stand on and look at. So I don't want it to look too much, too round. I want it to look a bit more natural. So I've got these branches and they sort of hang downwards. So I'm sort of just covering them in leaves at the moment, with the idea being that when it's done, it'll just look like there's like a branch hanging with leaves. And then as I go further up, there'll be more branches that'll come off, and more and more and more as we go up. And as I do all those branches, they'll overlap these ones, and hopefully, I say a big hopefully here, this will hopefully look like a pretty natural, realistic pine tree. Or at least, that's what I'm going for. But, like, I've never built a custom tree. Oh, no, it's not entirely true. I've built custom trees, just not to this sort of size. Is probably the better way of saying that. But then I guess who has? What do we got here? Yeah, that's fine, Ticken. We can do all of that. Just got to get you on the server first. That's the main thing. What's making the Christmas music? Alright, so down here there is some note blocks underground. If I just dig through here maybe. Oh, that was almost breaking it. It's just on a timer here, it's just on a loop. No, unfortunately Ticken doesn't have a PC yet. He's on Bedrock, but he will be joining us as soon as he gets his PC, which I believe is happening sometime this year, or next year, should I say. I believe that Ticken's going to try and get one for Christmas, wink wink. I've got to cover that hole back up. Yes, Christmas music, Pelican. Meatloaf has just joined the game. Here comes trouble. Alright, I need some more leaves. Not those. These ones will do. So I'm also going to try and use a bit of a gradient here and go from darker leaves to lighter leaves. So that's why I'm sort of starting off with the birch up here. And then I'll sort of do some more... I probably should have started off with... no, birch is fine. And then I'll sort of end up with your oaks and maybe even spruce up the top. Maybe spruce and then oak. I'm not sure. I'll have to lay them down and see which one's brighter than which. In case you haven't worked it out, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just figuring it out as I go. That's how I like to do it. You plan a certain amount and then the rest of it you just wing it. Can I reach? Ah, I didn't actually fall that far. Snowman looks insane. Yeah, that was built by Cheron. And I think it's just 2 Death Stars, to be honest with you. I don't actually think it's a snowman. It's just 2 Death Stars sitting on top of each other with a weird orange thing poking out of it. I do count a massive coral tree, and I would love to see that. If you have any pictures, Ticken. So Ticken's just put in the chat here, I technically have built a tree that big if you count a massive coral tree in my Atlantis that I made. Now, first of all, 100% I want to see that tree, and second of all, I want to see Atlantis. Because that just sounds incredible, man. This is why I can't wait for you to start your own YouTube channel, because I want to see you build things like Atlantis. That's way more talented than I am. Smack me. Oh, okay, because you're Death Star. Is that why? It's not my fault you built a Death Star. I never told you to. I'm not sure what Death Stars have to do with Christmas. If anyone knows what Death Star has to do with Christmas, let me know down in the chat. You know she will actually hit me as well. She's done it before. She's really scary, Charon. I have a special soft spot. There. Ticken says I have a special soft spot for mega builds for some reason. I like your mega build that you built of me. That was pretty good. I'm still actually waiting for Cheron to build one of those. You know, I think he must have just forgotten. That's what it must be. Because there's no way he would choose not to do it, right? Oh, I just stripped the wood. Oh, I'm a moron. Okay, I got some here. No, I don't remember where they were. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. I think they were here. Oh, they are now. Whoops. I like Die Hard being a Christmas movie. It's like Die Hard being... Die Hard is a Christmas movie, just for the record. Charon, I don't know what you're saying. Do what to? And Ticken, you need to remake what exactly? Your Atlantis? Is that what you mean? What do we got here? I've never seen Die Hard. No, your statue. Oh, you got to rebuild my statue. Okay, that's fine. You can build it. You know where it would look really good right here on RiverStyx. I think, it would just look fantastic. I might be a little bit biased on that one though. I don't know. I would get the chat to vote on it, but I kind of feel like they'd vote against me right now, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna ask. Maybe I'm just being a little bit dreamy here. Dreaming, should I say? I mean, I'm dreamy as well. Don't worry about that. Atlantis. My Atlantis was sadly on a server I was banned from. I might actually build a sim statue on the RiverStyx. You should. I think that'd look really good. I think Charon would really enjoy if you were to do that, like right close to his base, so that his view is a giant statue of me. I think that would be his favourite thing ever. I'm still waiting for you, Charon. If that's what you're asking, I'm still waiting for you to build a big giant statue of me. Of my Minecraft character, like Ticken did, remember? He's like, I'm moving. He's moving anyway, just for the record. I just want to be clear. He's not moving because we've just said that we're going to build a statue of me there. He was already moving. Sim, do you Ming? I'm gonna guess that's meant to be mind. If I just start adding lights to the tree. Yeah, no lights, please. No, don't add anything to the tree. I'm gonna push you off because you're in my way. Thanks. You can build something else though, Meatloaf. You want to build, I mean, I would say a snowman, but Charon beat you to that. You could build a... What could he build? Let's ask the chat. What does the chat reckon Meatloaf could build in the Christmas district? Can I reach that? No. Yeah, yes. Sometimes you've got to be a little bit creative with your placements. This is going to be like really annoying if it doesn't look good, because then I'm just going to have to go back to where I was when I started the stream, and then this stream has meant nothing. So I'm really hoping this turns out really nice. What do we got here? With a big goofy grin. Yep, that's my normal grin. All right, Pelican Microwave says Meatloaf should build a penguin in a fireplace with hanging stockings. I guess if she can't microwave them, you might as well cook them on a fireplace. I guess that's her thoughts. She's a bit brutal. Hey, Meatloaf, are you able to sleep, please? If you are able to. There's a bed under the tree. I think he's gonna build a penguin in a fireplace in a fireplace. Pelican Microwave, what kind of influence are you on these poor innocent people? Oh, there's a creeper! Did you survive? Yeah, you survived. Thank you for sleeping. I just looked down and saw a creeper creeping up on you. I don't like penguins. I don't care if you cook them. Wow. I just like pelicans. You like pelicans? I don't know anyone who likes pelicans. Not like, I don't like dislike them. I just don't know anyone who's like, I love pelicans. Penguins, I understand. Like everyone loves penguins, except for chicken, obviously. But like most people love penguins, and I get that. But I don't think I've ever really heard people say I love pelicans. Until now, of course, because I just read it on my chat. The penguin does not go in the fireplace. Repeat, he does not go in the fireplace. I think that's a cryptic message saying that she wants 2 penguins in the fireplace on a rotisserie. I'm pretty sure that's what she's saying. Alright, so you got to build a giant fireplace now with 2 penguins being cooked for dinner. I guess that's the RiverStyx Christmas dinner now, as suggested by Pelican Microwave. I'm starting to think maybe we shouldn't take her advice. Okay, have I missed anything from the top? I know underneath there's going to be heaps of spaces that I've missed. I'll get to those. But from the top, there's these bits. Got to sort of try and fill everything I can as I go. That's the main stem. This is where the chat will tell me you've missed 300 logs. Nope. It looks fine. If I, oops, look backwards, looks fine. Through there, it looks okay. What about from up here? That looks okay. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, I think that looks right. Okay, so now we'll go from underneath. And just looking at this, that log definitely needs to come lower because all the other ones are way lower than that. Okay, what do we got here? Disclaimer, no penguins are to be harmed. Alright, hang on, I've got to go a bit further back than that. I just like penguin. I don't like penguin. I don't think I've read that. How's the heart rate meatloaf after the creeper boom? That is a good question. 790,979 beats per minute. Here's a fun fact for you, Ticken. Did you know... Oh, I've just forgotten the number. No, I haven't. Did you know the maximum rate that your heart can beat at is 220 beats per minute minus your age? So you're 17, so you go 220 minus 17. Your heart cannot beat faster than 203 beats per minute. But for someone like Cheron, who's about 72, all right, it's 200. Oh, sorry, that's that might be a slight exaggeration. I just. I'm sorry, Cheron. Please don't kick me. Okay, so let's get rid of that and put the dirt in my hand. I guess let's just start pillaring and branching around. Branching, do you get it? Because I'm doing a tree. I'll come back. One. I've already got charge creepers everywhere in my base because I still haven't cleaned up from the haunted house yet. And there's still a good 6 or 7 just walking around my base. Or not, they're all in boats, but they're still just in my base. I will use them for something else, I just don't know what yet. It won't be for like Christmas, because Christmas is for giving, not for taking lives. As tempting as it is. I do have another project after this tree's done, which I'll probably do over the weekend, which is a giant maze. I can't tell you what it's going to look like or anything like that, but I can tell you that it's going to be a maze, and that's how I'm going to distribute Christmas presents. Hey, I'll take that slow clap. Alright, see you soon, Sharon. What do I miss? Zoom clap slowly. Okay, I've already seen that one. Just setting them free. Yeah, no, that's exactly what that means. He's checking his heart rate to see if I was telling the truth. I'm gonna have to re-snow this area when I'm done. So I do think I'm gonna have to thicken these branches a little bit, but I'll just want to get them, all the branches covered first. Completely covered. And then I'll worry about adding more depth to it later on. This is quite a tedious task. My brain feels itchy. Is that a bad thing? I don't even know how to respond to that, Ticken. I really don't. You're a strange cookie, aren't you? I might be why you fit in so well in this group. I've never heard of a itchy brain. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. If I get an elf, Meatloaf could build an elf. I don't really know what that means. A Ticken is a tasty cookie. I just don't know how to respond to any of that. Cool. Hey, you do you. And if you're happy, I'm happy. Now, which branch was it I said I needed to extend? It was this one, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was this one here. Because it does look a bit short. Okay, let's start off with that, and we'll just see if how that looks once it's got some leaves on it. An elf in the Christmas district would look fantastic. Alright, sounds like Meatloaf's got his task. So by the time I finish this tree, Meatloaf, I want to see an elf. Yeah, that looks better. I just think it needs to be a bit puffier, but I can do that with leaves. So I think that it just doesn't have enough roundness to it. So I think what it needs is I think it needs a bit more leafage out this way. And then maybe just bring it sort of towards itself a bit. No, that's a bit too square now. Let's try that. Okay, have I missed any spots up here while I'm up here? Oh, that's surprising. Okay, let's get rid of the sand, the dirt, sorry. Let's have a look. Now, if you guys want to know a little secret, see the present over there, which is the Nether portal. I can't zoom because I've got no Optifine at the moment, but it's got the Christmas present with the bow on top that kind of looks like the McDonald's logo, but don't tell McDonald's that. I'll actually let my daughter come on the server and build that. So that was a AusCrafterSim daughter build. Ah, I see, Tekken. So you think they were jealous, eh? Okay. Now I think it's too much on that side. Charon joined the game. Uh-oh, here come the charge creepers now. Is Charon, are you going to build another Death Star? Can you build a Millennium Falcon? Yes, I think she did a fantastic job, to be honest with you. You're done. Yeah, this Christmas district doesn't look anywhere near as nice with all the stone when you don't have Optifine, because I've got the connected textures, so it brings the snow down the sides, and like when it's like this, it just looks horrible. Almost tempted to get snow blocks all the way around here, or at the very least snow layers. Alright. Oopsie. I think I've covered everything. Let me know if I've missed something, chat. Whoopsie. And we do the turn around. Okay, let's get up on the Millennium Falcon. Sorry, get up on the Death Star's orange fighter jet thing. We'll call it an... I guess this is kind of like a really small X-Wing. What do you guys think? I think it is. Oh, ticking. Optifine is wonderful. Okay, so from up here, looking at that, I think that looks pretty decent. I don't think that it needs too much more. I will chuck a little bit more. I will just thicken it in certain areas. Maybe like up here where it sort of all comes together. Just to sort of give it a bit more body up here. Oh, sorry, I just got attacked by a mosquito. Alright, so if I go there. And that'll just sort of, this will just help to sort of just thicken up bits of it. I don't want to go too crazy because I don't want it to end up being back into a circle. It took a lot of time to tear that down and rebuild it, so. Alright, and then I'm going to come down here and have a look from underneath. Now, how do we think that looks? I think that looks okay. Bear in mind, chat, that once we build the bits above this, we won't have so much sky visible. So I reckon let's just get straight into building the next set of branches. In fact, let's just do that. We'll build all the branches out. We'll build all the branches out, and then we'll fill it in after. Like once it's all done, we'll thicken up the edges if we have to. And there. That's the height right there. Is that going to be too high? No, it should be okay. That'll be fine. And, alright. Yeah, building is hard. Where are you building? Are you doing the penguin? I can't see it. I can't zoom either. I miss Optifine. That's going to be a bit too high for what I want. Okay. Let's try about this height. Pick up all these because these logs are precious. Even though I've got a tree farm, but it's still... These ones use a lot more. Yes, it is out, Meatloaf. But for me to use it with okay, so I've got replay mod playing, working in the background. This is how I do my time lapse. This is actually me filming a time lapse. So you guys are actually experiencing the time lapse live, and then you'll get to see the time lapse version of it later on, which is kind of exciting, right? I'm going to say it's exciting. Anyway, so this is the start of it. But if I want to use the two together, so if I want to use Optifine and replay mod together, I have to also have a thing called OptiFabric, and OptiFabric is not yet out. So I just have to wait patiently. Now I can pick and choose. So I can use Optifine on its own, or I can use this on its own. I'd rather use this. And the beautiful thing is that when it comes time to actually render this, I can run it with Optifine when I go to render it, and it will apply Optifine to all this stuff. Replay mod is by far the most amazing bit of software I've ever seen in my life. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, and I'd love to understand it, but it is a long way over my head, I'll tell you that much. Okay, are these about the same height? Oh, they are exactly the same height. What do you reckon, chat? You reckon? I think the branches need to be different lengths, don't they? I might even bring this one out a bit lower. And then I'll do this one. This one will be lower as well. And then I'll make sure I'm continually doing that as we go. Okay, so that one ends that a little bit higher. That one is the same. Okay, that's fine. And so, yeah, we got that. How many blocks does it take to fall from die from full damage? I believe it's 23 blocks. That's assuming that you got no armor on, no feather falling, and you just like, you know, falling as a sort of naked person. But if you have like feather falling, you can fall considerably further. Yeah, the hat design, is that for the penguin? All you really need to do, build the snowman that Charon's got here. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Build these 2 Death Stars on top of each other like Charon did. Get rid of the little orange ship coming out of the top Death Star. And just sort of like smooth these edges off and put little flippers hanging off, just like a little, you know, little flippers. And then you're done. And then where that little rocket ship is in the top Death Star, you just like have 2 rocket ships that sort of close in together, and then it will sort of look like a mouth. Look at that, Charon. You've almost built a penguin up here. That's fantastic. Pudgy penguin. I mean, penguins are a little bit on the chubby side. Ugh. That's a good landing. Alright, so I need to have some branches coming off the sides. Can I reach that one? Nope. I feel like I need to... I think I'm going to regret this one, but... Oh, I fell. Okay. It's good though, like having all the leaves, because you kind of always have a staircase going up. I think that'll do. I guess... Yeah, I should do all the branches first. Oh, that's a good point. Elf or penguin? Pudgy penguin. Elf or penguin? What do we want? What do we want for Meatloaf to do? Elf or penguin? He's got the hat for both. I fell. Charon says elf. Pelican Microwave says, like the little kid in the taco ad, say, why not have both? Actually, I think that's a fantastic idea. They could be best friends. We could call one of them Ticken of, and the other one of Ticken? I don't want that one there. Let's go to the branch right here. Tikhonov says, fun fact, when I was 3, I picked up a fairy penguin and then I football kicked it. You what? That's terrifying. No, Tikhon. Just no. And we're going to move on from that. So, the tree. The tree's going to have a branch here, and here, and here. And then it's going to go about there, and there, and there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get more leaves, and we might... Okay, we might mix and match a little bit here. Alright, what is darker, a spruce leaf or an oak leaf? I want to say spruce. So what do we got? We got that one, and we got that one. And then, do we have... I should have some spruce leaves in here somewhere. There's some spruce leaves. Well, the spruce is the darkest, isn't it? Realistically, the spruce is the darkest, then the oak, and then the... So I've gone backwards, haven't I? Alright, I've gone backwards. So I'll start mixing in some oak as we go. So I do want the majority of it to be oak, because I have a ton of oak. I don't have much spruce. And I don't want to use any of the azalea ones. What do I have over these ones? More birch. I might as well grab those while I'm here because I'm about to go through a ton of them. And more oak. Yep, spruce. Thank you, Jaron. Never an excuse though, Tikhon. Never an excuse. It's alright, Tikhon. Is that 2 or 1? That's 2. On. Yeah, I do think the tree does look nicer the way I've done it now as opposed to before. Before it was just very much a circle, and it looked like a lot like a Minecraft tree. And what I'm trying to go for is something that looks a little bit more realistic than just a plain old Minecraft tree. Nothing wrong with a Minecraft tree, just, you know, if you can do it better, you might as well. Whoopsie. And try not to fall off in the process. But since I'm down here, I might as well do the bottom of all these branches because they're probably easier to do while there's nothing above them anyway. And if I can get the bottoms done, I'll actually have less places to fall, I think. And then I should only have to really do the outside. I'm just like pretty much holding shift constantly. I want to know what a fairy penguin is. Hang on. I want to know what a fairy penguin is, but I'm a little scared to ask. Yeah, it's just a type of penguin, man. Just Google it. I mean, you kind of did just ask, though, just for the record. You asked by telling us that you were too afraid to ask and that you wanted to know what they are. See, you're scared for nothing. A famous person once said, every day you should do one thing that scares you. I couldn't agree more. Life's too short to be afraid of things. One day you'll sit back and you'll think about all the things you missed out on because you're too afraid. Tiny blue penguins. Oh, you still dislike pelicans. Wow. You can't make up your mind. Is that a mumbo stuff? Have I accidentally made a mumbo jumbo mustache on this tree? Well, there you go. Yes, that's right. It was Eleanor Roosevelt. Thank you, Pelican. I knew someone would know. Alright, let's cover up Mumbo Jumbo's mustache and pretend that never happened. Charon, can you please sleep? Thank you. You're my hero. You all heard it here first. Charon is my hero. Okay, I think that's all I can reach from down here. I've got a couple more here. Alright, I can't wait for this layer to be done, because I think this is the one, this is that layer that sort of, it's going to be that one that overlaps the last layer, and it's going to be sort of the one that will tell us whether or not I'm on the right track right now, or whether I need to rethink everything. I'm really hoping I don't need to rethink everything. What do we got here? Fun fact number 2. Oh, do I really want to read this out loud? Oh, you bungee jumped? You're a legend, man. That's awesome. That's so cool. How was it? So, for those of you who can't read the chat right now, Ticken of says, fun fact number 2, about a month ago, I jumped off a cliff with a bungee cord attached. I mean, I wouldn't want him to jump off any other way, because that would just be terrifying. But I think that is so cool. I think, you know, like I said, every day you should do something that scares you. And, I mean, jumping off a cliff, terrifying. So, Ticken, that is so cool, man. You should, I don't know how proud you are of yourself, but I'm pretty proud of you. Would you do it again? Ticken says it was cool, but it was terrifying. He says maybe. Would you skydive? I guess that's sort of like the next level up from bungee jumping. Just a little, it's a slightly higher bungee jump. Really. Okay, I'm looking for, while we're chatting, we are looking for anything where I've missed the log. Obviously these ones stay the same, but if I have missed any logs around the outside, we'll have another look underneath in a moment. Looks like Charon's looking underneath for me. Or he might just be there. He's making snowmen. No! I'm not ready for that. I'm sorry, Charon. Oh, Charon, I'm sorry. I will be adding snow to it, but I want to basically make sure I've got all the greenery right first. So let's have a look from up here. Okay, let's have a look without there being stuff in our way. All right, that branch definitely needs to hang lower because that is... does it though? That might actually be okay. Hang on. Okay, let's have a look over for this side. Oops. Because what I want, if all goes well, those branches need to hang a lot lower. They need to come down to about here. So let's head in. Let's say they need to come down to here. And let's go one more. Yeah, I think that's too much. Hang on, let me get rid of that one. Let's just do this one branch and see how it looks. I'll add some to this, add a branch or two to this side as well. Go from here. And I need to get on top in a moment. Oh, I bumped my head. Why do leaves not break your fall? I feel like leaves, just like hay, I think leaves really should just break your fall. Okay, let's have a look at that now. I don't know what I landed on. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So we'll go from over here on the Death Star. Let's just do the Death Star view. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm looking for. So sort of you've got the bottom branches hanging over here. Top branches start quite a bit higher than the bottom branches, but then they hang over the bottom branches. But I do think that I could potentially beef them out a bit. Make them a little bit thicker. Or a lot thicker. And then I'm going to have to sort these corners out a bit because that's a bit too... a little bit too bold. Oh, what's this? Yeah, base jump. Yeah, Sharon wants you to do a base jump. Ticken, do you know what that is? Snowman in the tree. You killed his friend. I did kill his friend. I'm sorry, Charon. He ran away. He's gone as well. I've upset him. He's sulking now. I'm sorry, Charon. I didn't mean to hurt your friend. What did I call it, Ticken? Oh, no, okay. Got ya. Yes, Snow is the Death Star's child. So a base jump is basically you jump off essentially you jump off a high cliff with a parachute on. You can also do it off like really tall skyscrapers and things like that as well. it can be extremely dangerous. Personally, not something I'd ever have the guts to do. But if you got the guts for it, go for it. It would be amazing. It would just be such an incredible experience, I think. I'm just not brave enough for that. I am an absolute wuss when it comes to that sort of stuff. Have I stuffed that up, or am I just on a bad angle? Let's move over to the Death Star and have a look. It looks way too square right here. So I'm going to trim a little off in 2 different spots. I might just leave the branches showing there. Alright, once I finish this layer, I'm gonna have to call it a night, boys, because I still have work in the morning. So I only have limited amount of time that I can stream for, sadly. Boys and girls, sorry. I'll phrase that. It's 2021. I shouldn't assume the Pelican Microwave is also a boy. Especially when I know that she's a girl. And now I sleep without getting blown up by a creeper, hopefully. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Tubbo282. Welcome to the chat. How are you? I'm fantastic. Oh, there's a creeper right there. Oh, that could have gone really bad. Reading the chat, almost got blown up by a creeper. We are just, since you've just joined us, Tubbo, sorry. We are building a giant Christmas tree. Or we are attempting to build a giant Christmas tree. Next to these 2 Death Stars on top of each other. I'm not quite sure why that Death Star is smaller than that Death Star. But it is what it is. Yeah, no, I understand that, Tikkun. Hi, Cherum. Cherum, when you stand there with your sword out like that, it looks quite scary. It looks like you're up to no good. Mind you, you are full of arrows, so I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna assume that there's been an epic battle that I missed, completely missed, because you just saved my life, didn't you? All right, we're gonna make these ones go a little bit lower. Let's take this one sideways. Okay. There. Wait, oil mash left the game again. Now what? down here. Back up, do this side, and we'll have another look. So Tubba, you have just joined very close to the end of my stream. But you've followed me now, which is fantastic. So my next stream will be Friday around about the same time. So I've been streaming now for about 2 hours. So if you pop by about 2 hours ago, whatever time it is in your time zone, you'll likely find me here on Friday night about the same time. Let's have a look. Pelican, don't give him ideas. Ticken, if I close my eyes for too long, I'm going to fall asleep. Ticken, if you're that tired, you should definitely go to sleep. I absolutely appreciate you being here. You know I do. But you got to think of your own health first. And if you're struggling to stay awake, then that's your body trying to tell you that you need more sleep. That branch needs to come further out for sure. Okay, so this one's got to be extended outwards this way. And then we'll give it a couple of offshoots. Okay. And now we leaf it. We leaf it alone. I did a funny again. Where should I put the penguin? Meatloaf Mash wants to know where he should put the penguin. Let's see. We don't want him too close to the Death Star because that could be dangerous. And we don't want him too close to the tree. Do you know what? Actually, we need to spread this Christmas district out a little bit more. In the Christmas district. Yeah, Sharon's got a good point. Look, we need to spread it out a bit more. So how about you put it somewhere on this side? Look, right here. There's a good big spot. I don't know how big you're planning on making it. Maybe over here. Or... And we've got some nice big things in all the different directions. Although that could be good. No, that's right. Hang on, let me go up and have a look. Why are those trees still there? I should have destroyed those. We've got a sleigh with reindeer up here. We got this area down here, which we want to hang on to. I reckon. How big are you making it? You could put it on top of the Death Star's hat. I'm joking. Do not do that. Don't ruin someone else's build. Alright. If it's... Yeah, so it really comes down to how big it's going to be. So if you can tell us how big it is. Not as big as a snowman. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't expect anyone to build a snowman that big, so that's fine. Where is the snowman you're talking about? Just so I can sort of compare it. I don't see any snowmen in the Christmas district. The one Charon made. Charon, did you make a snowman? Where is it? Oh, I'm out of rockets. Yeah, let me get some more rockets. We'll fly around. We'll see if we can find the snowman. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got giant Christmas tree, double Death Star with a hat and a TIE fighter coming out of it. We've got all these sugar canes. We've got a Christmas present with a nether portal inside it. We have Santa's sleigh and his, in quotation marks, reindeer. Oh, Santa's got a double chest. Is he hoarding stuff? No, he's not. I was hoping that was going to be full of presents. I love that look at this. Santa's even got an ender chest. Hey, he's got all my stuff in his ender chest. What's that all about? Oh, okay. Sorry. You mean Charon's Death Star? Okay, I see. You're gonna build. You don't. So it's not gonna be as big as Charon's Death Star. Okay. I got. Yeah. I can see your confusion. I can see your confusion because he's made it similar colors to a penguin, but it's clearly a Death Star, 100%, or 2 Death Stars. I know Santa's going through all my shulker boxes. I'm gonna have to have words with him. Get him on the phone. I wonder if Santa's got a mobile phone, or you reckon he just still uses a landline? I just realised as I said that you boys probably don't know what a landline is. Oh, that's yeah, could be Ticken. You might be on to something there. All right, honest opinion, guys. What do we like better? The way that the tree looked before we started, or the way that it looks now? Obviously, it's not finished, but I think I like it now. Meatloaf says now. That's good. Charon is East Coast. So I think he's okay. Oh, about the penguin. Yeah, but how big? We need to know the rough size. So, like, is it the size of one of those Death Stars? So, like, is it as tall as the bottom Death Star, or is it as tall as the top Death Star, or is it as tall as the hat of the Death Star? I don't know why a Death Star needs a hat, but I guess it does. Okay, he's gonna go count. Snowman is 46 blocks high. Is that to the top of the Death Star, or is that to the top of the Death Star's hat? No, Billy's not here. You know what? I challenge Charon that every time I say that I call his build a Death Star, I challenge Charon to put more what are they, Vindicators in my base? Yeah. That's what I challenge. Only because I know he doesn't want to do it, and I can always use more Vindicators. Vindicators are fun. Is it Vindicator? I've got it wrong, haven't I? It's not 16 tall, 7 wide. Okay, cool. So about a third of the height of the double Death Star. So let's say up to maybe that, whatever that plus shape there is. Crosshair there. Okay, so that could be quite nice. I'm thinking, let's do it close to the evokers. That's right. What was I saying? I wasn't saying evokers, was I? I was way off. So Meatloaf, I reckon do it close to the portal. Like maybe just on the other side of the portal, if you want. This will encourage people to spread out so that everyone doesn't just build in the same spot. But at the end of the day, Meatloaf, just wherever you're happy to build it. Alright, it's your build, so you just choose a spot. If it's planned, it'll probably be better. I agree. Where are you? You said here. Yeah, somewhere over here. Anywhere over here. You could do this. You got a big flat area over here if you want to use a nice big flat area. Where'd you go? Don't do it over here. Oh, Charon! Alright. Fair call. No, that's fair. That's completely fair. Charon, I saw you on the tree, and it didn't even occur to me that you would do it, that you're up to no good. He didn't say anything either. So that's that was an evoker. Where'd he go? I've lost the evoker. This is a problem. And I think I got half a heart, 1.5 hearts. I probably shouldn't have gone in there with no health. So those are Vexes. If you haven't seen them before, they basically look like tiny little cute ghosts. Now they'll live for about 2 minutes and they'll just die. So we just have to wait for them to die, or we can go and kill them. But they carry around little axes. You watch. Sorry, little swords. Look at these things. They're super cute. Where are they? Oh, I think they all died. That's right. You will see them another time. Oh no, there you go. There's one. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? And they just fly straight through any block. Doesn't matter what it is, you see? So it makes it really hard to hit them. You gotta wait for them to come up to your level. This is one of those projects where it's like, it doesn't get done because there's too many things going on. Come on, you dirty little Vex. Yep, that's right, he just died on his own. Okay, well that was fun. I think they're all gone now. That was fantastic. Thank you for that, Charon. Charon. Uh-oh. Charon, there's a creeper on your Death Star. Hello, creeper. Yeah, I completely agree. He's on the back side, Sharon. I completely agree with you there, Ticken. It would be. As Vietnam War flashbacks with Vexes. Well, that might be a bit extreme. Oopsie. So I still got 5 viewers. That's good. I'm doing alright. I need to get more followers though. You guys need to get all your friends to start following me, alright? Tell them AusCrafterSim is the most amazing person on Twitch. Or something like that. Maybe word it better than that. Me left the game. More vexes in my base. If you could just put the vexes straight in the cemetery, that'd be ideal. But, you know, where's the fun in that? Did you see the ghast in the cemetery yet, Charon? He's my friend. Okay, not too bad. Now, I know I said I was going to do that last set of branches and then go. Oh, I've just fallen. But I decided to do one more just because I just want to see the next layer come together with the change of leaves and things like that. Just make sure it looks okay still, and make sure I'm not making a big mistake here. Gonna reach it? Yep. Well, we already have my friend at CT2585 and Finny Boy. I don't know if I've seen Finny Boy. I know CT2585. He just boosted the Discord server actually. He's absolute legend for that. Absolute legend status already. You can tell him I said a big thank you to him. I did say it in the Discord, but if he hasn't seen it, you can let him know that I'm extremely grateful for that. One there and one there. Who's online? Hey Meatloaf, are you able to sleep by any chance? Thanks, mate. See you later, Sharon. Thanks for thanks for popping by. Yeah, this will. I'll be off shortly anyway, but yeah, no, appreciate all your feedback and your help, and I have appreciate the Vindicator. To be honest with you, I think that was a highlight. I don't know if anyone clipped it, but I'm really hoping they did because that was just really hilarious. Hint, hint, people. I can't stand on things because I'm unco. Oh, which is just short for uncoordinated for my American followers. Because if you don't know, in Australia we just shorten everything because we are basically lazy. And it's just easier than saying full words. And usually it just ends in an O. Like servo for service station, which is where we go to get petrol. Bottle-o for bottle shop, where we go to get alcohol. Dave-o if your name's Dave. Poor little snowman. Yeah. 2021 to 2021. That's funny. I missed a spot down there. I'll get to that afterwards. It's so much easier to do looking down on it rather than looking up on it. But you have to go underneath to get to the bottom, so it's really annoying. I might just go down here real quick and do this because I'm going to forget it otherwise. It's also easier to spot it on the top. Like if I miss a spot on the top, it shows up pretty well. See, I think that's got a real organic look to it almost, you know, like it almost looks like a real tree. Just the way that the branches fall. And the leaves. Oh wow, I just fell straight through a giant hole. That just goes to show how much I got left to do still up here. So if I remember correctly, and I may be remembering completely wrong here, but if I remember correctly, no, I am completely remembering wrong. Ignore me, don't worry. And what do we got here? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Nah, don't worry about it. It's one of those rare occasions where I was wrong. If you ask my wife, she'll tell you I'm always right. Meatloaf's gone. He'll be back. You'll be back. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Told you to be back. Oh, rain brings snow. Now I'm gonna have leaves covered in snow. Which I was trying to avoid for now, but we'll see. That's why when Sharon put the snowman on here, I was like, I don't really want the snowman on here yet. There's a little mob problem with the nether portal in the nether. What, there's like mobs that have gone through the portal? That's right, we can fix that. Yeah, we can fix that. Just come through, like if you just go to the shopping district portal and come back through that way. And we'll worry about that later on. We just need to come in from the other side for now. And then we can just, we can just triple carpet it out here and they won't be able to get through. Bringing out the Hamilton, that's correct. Gotta love Hamilton. Big fan of musicals over here. I almost feel like I should shave back a little bit of the stem here, like just to make it look a bit more, you know, like trees don't really grow leaves all the way back. Alright, let's go for a little bit of a fly away and have a look at this thing. Too high. Gotta go lower on the Death Star. No creeper. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, that's starting to come together now. I gotta work a little bit on the shape from certain angles. Doesn't look right. Like here, it looks really weird. Look at the penguin feet. Alright. That is gonna have to do it because I'm gonna have to call it a night. I have work in the morning and yeah. But a big thank you to everyone who did come and join me. Sorry, gotta get my Christmas outfit all on. It's raining and snowing. And I'm standing here in virtually nothing. It's so cold. But yeah, no, thank you to everyone who did come to watch tonight. I absolutely appreciate you all, you know that. Charon's Death Stars look fantastic, and I can't wait to see what everyone else has to do. You got Billy's sleigh up on the top there. That looks incredible. All the candy canes down here. A giant Christmas tree is probably almost half finished as far as like the tree itself is concerned. Still got a lot of decorating to do and stuff like that. We got McDonald's over there. Present. You know, yeah. And then, of course, Meatloaf is over there at the moment building a giant penguin, which I can't wait to see tomorrow. But that is sadly all I've got time for at the moment. So I'm going to have to end it there. And I hope to see you all on my next stream. My next stream is Friday night my time. So I'm Perth, Western Australia. So that'll be 8:30 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time if you want to look that up in your own time zones. That's GMT plus 800 if that helps. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. See you later.